So it looks like Naraka Bladepoint has dropped yet another new weapon. This one seems to be quite powerful, especially in team play, and we're going to break it down right here. Hey everyone, it's OSK. It's been a while, good to be back, and today we're going to break down the nunchucks that just released in a video on Twitter from the official Naraka Bladepoint account. We're going to break that down very quickly, but just as a message to my subscribers, the first part of this video is going to be the Nunchuck Breakdown, and then after that, in the second half, I will be breaking down what the plans are for the channel in the future. So if you just want to hear about the nunchuck, stick around for about 2 or 3 minutes. I don't know how long it's going to be, but that's how long I'm going to predict. And for those of you who like my content regularly and like to subscribe and do all that sort of stuff, stick around after that because I have an announcement for where the channel is going to go in the future. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the breakdown. Hey everyone, so we have the nunchuck video ripped straight off of Twitter from the official Naraka Bladepoint account, and it's about 45 seconds long. We're just going to watch it all the way through, and then I'll go back and break it down for you guys. Going to try to keep it short, 2 or 3 minutes is my goal. We'll see if we stick to it. There you have Tarka walking up. Looks like we have the 1, 2, 3 full-on focus attack here. This looks like a charge focus attack with the golden. Oh, we can deflect now. That's going to be interesting. Another stone form, kind of. Oh, we have range stone form. Isn't this wonderful? Golden counter. All right. That wasn't as long as I thought it would be, but we have plenty to break down here. So going back to our first 1, 2, 3 combo. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. So if I'm guessing correctly, I think that the 1, 2, 3 combo will have it will have regular damage. Now, the interesting thing that I want to look at is this focus attack here. I think it's a focus attack. It looks like it would be. It might even be a soul jade. I'm not sure, but there's so many hits going on. There's so many hits going on right there that I'm thinking that the damage is going to have to be a little bit lower than normal weapons, just given that nunchucks are literally wood, and weapons that do a lot of damage tend to be ones that slice into you. So nunchucks, with just the sheer amount of hits, and I'm thinking balancing here. Not that Naraka is that great at balancing or anything, but it would make sense to me if there isn't a whole lot of damage behind those hits. And then this starts out just straight into gold focus. So what I'm assuming is happening is that this is on the latter part of the focus attack here, and you'll be able to block moves just straight off of that. Actually, you know what? This could also be the counter attack. Although I think with counter attacks now, if you chain it, it has to still be in the red light. So if I'm thinking about this critically, and I'm thinking in real time here, I think that this is on the second part of that focus attack where you're blocking attacks. And then you come back at it like that. This again, straight into the golden. I think this is at the end of the focus attack. I could be wrong, but that's just my theory. And that's your counter attack, just the kick. So yeah, if I'm a betting man, I think that at the end of your focus attack, you're going to have the opportunity to block attacks just like that. And that's going to be the end of the attack. So I'm thinking this is going to be the defining, I think this is going to be the defining weapon in trios and in duos, just because it's so chaotic. You don't really know what's going on here, but if you can just get a focus attack off of the nunchuck going, you can pretty much block the entire team's damage, have them locked into some kind of deflection. Your team wraps around and then does damage of their own. That's kind of where I'm thinking it's going to be. But yeah, so we looked at 1, 2, 3. I think we're looking at a focus attack, including the golden focus that we're seeing throughout the video. And hopefully that was a satisfactory breakdown for you guys. Now, if you'd like to stick around for the second half of the video, this is primarily to address where my channel's been and videos like that. If you're done looking at the nunchuck and the breakdown, then go ahead and click off this video. But now we're going to get into my personal channel. So thanks for watching up to this point, and if you're sticking around, thank you even more. Hey everyone, welcome to the second half of this video. Just going to give you a quick little update. Actually, it's not even going to be quick. We're just going to give you a channel update. So Obviously my content hasn't been coming out for the past 6 weeks, aside from that one crypto gaming video that I made, which I really loved making. I should have done a better job on it, but I think it is a pretty important thing in the space. But getting back on topic here, so initially I've been putting out posts saying I got a new job and all that, and I do have a new job. There's just been delays getting it started because it's a startup. Currently what I'm dealing with now, and this isn't an excuse, it's just so you get some context here. I currently have over an hour commute to my job, and to my current job. The new one hasn't started up yet. And once the new one starts up, it's work from home. It gives me a lot more free time. So that's when I was going to get the content going. In addition to that, I've noticed the Naraka numbers going down. And of course, you know, it has that psychological effect on it, especially if you're a content creator. Start to wonder if everything's worth it, whatever. And to be honest, I was playing Naraka so much that I was just getting burnt out on it, especially in the solos part of things where you don't have a partner to kind of help you blow off steam a little bit. It was a little bit too much for me. So I stepped back from Naraka, and I still kind of am. I've been playing other games, but I've noticed that, you know, Naraka's still here. Naraka's still kicking. I think it has its core player base in the West. Not sure if that player base is going to get any bigger than it is now, like realistically speaking, but I've come to a realization about Naraka, and it's going to help me create some more content about it. And yes, this means that there will be more Naraka videos, and I mean that this time, and I'm serious. We have to get out of the mindset that Naraka is a solo game, because it's not. Very clearly, you probably notice a few of these content creators that aren't me getting salty about the solo side of things because everything seems unbalanced. And that is correct. Solos is not balanced at all. We still have Tarka Infinite. Matari still reigns supreme along with Tarka, and certain weapons do much better than others. So I've come to the realization that the devs do not care about solos. The World Cup, for example, is full-on trios. This new weapon that just released, Nunchucks, it looks like it is designed specifically for trios. And to be honest, all the issues that make solo Naraka unenjoyable right now, they aren't really a thing, aside from maybe Matari. They aren't really a thing in trios, because there's always that teammate to kind of cancel everything out. So let's not beat around the bush here. Naraka is balanced off of trios, okay? It's not balanced off of solos. And to be honest, I've gotten to the point where if I'm going to enjoy the game, I'm just gonna stop hoping that solos is gonna get fixed, because it's very clear to me since the release of the game, that's over 3 months ago, that solos is never gonna get balanced. And I'm just taking a red pill here. I'm trying not to be delusional about it. I don't think it's ever gonna get fixed, because they've had 3 months and they can literally change numbers the way they want to. Like, I think this is a trios game. Okay, that being said, duo mode came out, and if you're watching any gameplay footage right now, that's going to be duo gameplay. Duo gameplay feels amazing. Like, I think that duos is where Naraka needs to be. Now, in terms of splitting up the player base, I don't know if they need to take out a mode or anything. They've already put a time limit on Bloodsport, which, by the way, those Bloodsport changes to make it best of 3 every single round. Excellent change. I love that. Excellent change. It still kind of has the solos thing going on, where there's clearly very unbalanced things in the game, but at least you have best of 3 rounds, and you can abuse whatever you want in those best of 3. So that right there is nice. But solo BR, I don't know why people would choose to get worked up over it anymore, because look, very bluntly, I've given up on it. It's time to move on to duos and trios. So you're going to see a lot of that type of gameplay in the background along with our discussions. So that's kind of where we're going to be. I don't know how many videos I'm going to do per week. I still don't have any word on when the new job starts. I know that it's soon. I just don't have a date. So it might be a little slow for the next coming weeks, but once it clears out and we have a start date, and you know, we're in the new job, okay? Once that is figured out, I'm going to be a lot more consistent on posting. And also, I'm going to try to post just different videos on the gaming industry itself, like I did the crypto gaming one. I want to do more videos like that, not necessarily the blockchain or crypto gaming stuff, but maybe some other things. Like, are games as good now as they were back then? You know, the problems with having an indie dev, or the benefits, that sort of thing. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And guys, those of you who are still subscribed to me, thank you so much for sticking around. I know it's not, I know that, you know, realistically it's just a click of the button. You don't have to like stick around or anything like that, but I've been posting content and it's just, it means the world that y'all are still here, still waiting for content. I will be covering Naraka again. So those of you who are waiting for that, there you go. And I hope you enjoy the new stuff. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Thanks so much. If you are still watching this for some reason and you weren't subscribed before, but maybe you're thinking about it, think about hitting that subscribe button. You know, hit a like if you like the video, that sort of thing. Oh, one more thing I wanted to comment on. The Naraka guides I'm going to be making, I'm going to try to make them 5 minutes or less, because I feel like 10 minutes to describe one topic, especially like I've had a lot of time to think about this. I think that the amount of tips that I can fit in 5 minutes needs to stick to 5 minutes. It doesn't need to, you know, stretch out or anything like that. So I'm going to do a better job of keeping the video shorter to help benefit you guys. And as long as Naraka is here, I guess I better be making content on it. So thanks for sticking around, guys. Don't forget to do all that stuff, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks.